Good morning, class 7th. So, what we were doing, we have just completed this lesson of conjunctions, and now today we are going to start with the direct and reported speech. And yesterday I just gave you the introduction about what is direct and indirect speech. So today we are going to start with the chapter direct and reported speech, part 1. This is your chapter number 18. This is your chapter number 18, and today is 8th Feb 2021, Monday. Right? And I told you to read this. So we were talking about the direct and indirect speech. The indirect speech, we call it reported speech also. So what is it? I told you yesterday that when somebody says some words, there are two ways of telling the thing. One is that you quote the same words, or you report when you are telling something. Either you say the quoted words, how that person said, or you tell it in the indirect speech, means in the reported speech. So when you change the tense, that means when you change the pronouns, means I is changed to she and all that. So when you will read the lesson, you will come to know that how the tenses are changed. Because when we speak in the reported indirect way, so automatically the tenses of the speech changes. So now we say that first of all you write down what is direct speech. So you write down that direct speech is how does one report the first person statement. We use a reporting verb like say or tell. Okay, हम कैसे बताते हैं उसको? He says या he tells, right? And if the reported verb is in the present tense, say or tell, so the tense of the reported speech does not changes. Second is that the reporting verb is in the present tense, that I told you, but we need to change the person from I to she. So pronouns changes. Person जो होता है वो first से आपका second person बन जाता है she. I to she, it changes into she. So if in direct speech I say I like sweet mangoes, I like, this is the direct speech. Direct में बोलते हैं I like sweets and mangoes. Suppose we have to change this, you have to tell this to anybody. So how you will say? Either you will say directly आप बोलेंगे तो आप ऐसे बोल देंगे I like sweet and mangoes. But अगर कोई थर्ड पर्सन आपको बोल रहा है कि आपको किसी थर्ड पर्सन को बताना है मेरी बात, तो आप कैसे बताएंगे? इनडायरेक्ट में. सो हाउ यू विल टेल इनडायरेक्ट? शी सेज. If it is says, then the tense will not change. And if it is said, और अगर ये जो है हमारा रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब, दिस इज कॉल्ड आवर रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब. ये हमारा रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब होता है. अगर ये प्रेजेंट टेंस में है, देन द टेंस ऑफ द स्पीच विल नॉट चेंज. बट इफ इट इज इन द सेड, पास्ट टेंस में है, तो क्या बन जाएगा? आई का बन जाएगा शी सेड दैट शी लाइक्ड. तो लाइक से बन जाएगा लाइक्ड. आई का बन जाएगा शी. शी लाइक्ड स्वीट्स and mangoes. So it will change like this. This is called our reporting verb. ये हमारा reporting verb होता है. और जो ये वाली लाइन होती है, ये हमारी सारी reported speech होती है. This is called as the reported speech. And this is our reporting verb. One thing is clear? So this change of tense in the verb in the reported part is called the backshift. तो जब हमारा जो tense change होता है ना verb का, the change of tense in the verb, जब हमारा verb में tense change होता है, इसको हम क्या बोलते हैं? backshift in the tenses. So what is backshift in the tenses? When the tense in the verb changes in the reported part, it is called the backshift. So in the given example, now I will tell you the backshift of the tenses. We will discuss about that. Backshift. Backshift of the tenses. So in this lesson, we will learn how to change the tenses. Backshift of the tenses. ठीक है? In reported speech. In reported speech. So you will start writing from here. Now here we will write the tense. यहाँ tense आएगा. यहाँ आपका आएगा डायरेक्ट स्पीच. यहाँ हम डायरेक्ट स्पीच में लिखेंगे और यहाँ हम लिखेंगे इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में. Here we will write about indirect speech, right? So you have to make this chart in your notebook so that you have to learn it by heart, how the tenses changes, right? So first of all, we talk about the present simple. Present simple. Then is present continuous. Next is past simple. Then is past continuous. Now, in present simple, if the direct speech is in the present simple, I like sweets. अब ये present simple में है, like I like sweets. This is in the present simple. So how it will change in the reported? He said he liked sweets. Clear? He or she, whatever it is, we can use, because it is not mentioned whether the girl is saying or boy. He or she is not mentioned, so you can write he or she. He said he that he liked, that add हो जाएगा इसमें. He said that he liked sweets. Simple. ठीक है? तो जो हमारा कंजंक्शन होता है ये हमारा इनडायरेक्ट स्पीच में लगता है. This conjunction adds the reported verb to the reported speech, and there is no inverted commas there. So this thing is not there in this chapter. These are only the statements. In the next part 2 we will learn how to do that. So now present simple. I am living in USA. Now this is the sentence, I am living in USA. It is in the present continuous. So I will change. He said या she said. She said that. पहले तो आपने इतना लिख देना है. She said that. I will change into she. She was living. She was living in USA. तो जो I like सिंपल प्रेजेंट जो था किस में चेंज हो गया? सिंपल पास्ट में. और जो प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस था वो किस में चेंज हो गया? पास्ट कंटिन्यूस में. अब आ गया पास्ट सिंपल. पास्ट सिंपल है I bought a house. I bought a house. Now this tense is in the past tense. So she said that she, simple past है, simple past will change into past perfect. She had bought a house. This डायरेक्ट जो है हमारा सिंपल प्रेजेंट है ये आ गया सिंपल पास्ट में. ये सिंपल पास्ट में चेंज हो गया. ये हो गया पास्ट कंटिन्यूअस में चेंज हो गया. ये देखिए प्रेजेंट कंटिन्यूस पास्ट कंटिन्यूस में चेंज हो गया. पास्ट सिंपल अगर है तो वो पास्ट परफेक्ट में चेंज हो जाता है. और जो पास्ट कंटिन्यूस है, नाउ विल डू दैट. Past continuous. I was cooking. So now it will change into she said that she had been. She had been cooking. अब प्रेजेंट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस के साथ हमेशा फॉर या सिंस लगता ही है, या आप सिंपल इसे ऐसे भी ले सकते हैं जब तक कोई क्लॉज नहीं हो. शी हैड बीन कुकिंग. तो ये आ गया आपका पास्ट परफेक्ट continuous. Now we come to the next level. Now it is present perfect. Present perfect. अब present perfect में है I haven't seen Michael. I haven't seen Michael. I haven't. Negative में है have not, has not, have not. It is present. So she said that she have का बन जाएगा past perfect. She said that she hadn't seen Michael. She hadn't seen Michael. So this changes into past perfect. ये आपका past perfect में change हो जाएगा. ठीक है. Now comes past perfect. अब जो past perfect में है वो कहाँ change होगा? Past perfect का पहले लिखते हैं I had taken English lessons. I had taken English lessons before. It will be changed into she said that she had. पास्ट परफेक्ट है ना, तो किस में चेंज हो जाएगा? पास्ट परफेक्ट कंटिन्यूस. शी हैड टेकन, नो चेंज. ओके, जो पास्ट परफेक्ट है इट विल नॉट बी चेंज. शी हैड टेकन इंग्लिश lessons before. So here no change will come. If already the direct speech is in the past perfect, so no change will come here. Mind this thing. Now will है तो क्या हो जाएगा? I will see you later. I'll see you later. तो will जो है वो चेंज हो जाएगा would में. She said that she would see you का बन जाएगा him. She would see. I will see you later. She would see me later. She would see me later. Then can का है I can speak perfect English. I can speak perfect English. Now we will change this into she said that she could. When these modals are used, na, can, could, so no changes there. She said that she could speak perfect English. She said that she could speak perfect English. Next one is shall and must. Shall, and the last one is must. Shall. I shall come later. I shall come later. So this is the sentence, and the next one is I must study at the weekend. I must study at the weekend. Now I shall come later, it will change like she said that लिखना तो आपने ऐसे, शी सेड दैट, शी शुड, शैल का बन जाएगा, शैल का भी वुड ही बनेगा, शी वुड कम later. So no changes will come in this when these words are used, so there will be no changes. I must study at the weekend. She said that she had to study. She said that. Must will be, अगर must है आपका वो had to है, that she had to study at the weekend. Or it can be she said that she must study at the weekend. Otherwise आप must का must भी रख सकते हैं. Okay, she must study भी आ सकता है, ये भी आ सकता है, ठीक है. You can use had to or you can use must also. She said that she must, तो फिर वहाँ पे she said that she must study at the weekend, or she said that she had to study at the weekend. So must can be written as it is, or must can be changed to had to. So you have to make this chart in your notebook so that you can remember it by heart properly, that which tense changes into which. So there is no need to change the present tense into the past if the information in the speech is journal fact. One thing more, when if in the speech there is a universal truth or a scientific fact or a habitual fact, तो आपका वो reported speech बिल्कुल भी change नहीं होगी. So you do this work in your notebooks. So no need to change the tense when the present tense into the past if the information in the direct speech is journal fact. Journal fact means कोई universal truth है, sun revolves around the earth revolves around the sun है, अगर ऐसा है, ठीक है. He says that the sun revolves around the earth. So he says that sun revolves around the earth. There will be no change because it is a universal truth. It's a fact, scientific fact है. तो जहाँ पे साइंटिफिक फैक्ट आ गया या कोई यूनिवर्सल ट्रूथ आ गया, कोई प्रोवर्ब और कोट आता है, तो वहाँ पे आपकी रिपोर्टेड स्पीच में कोई भी टेंस चेंज नहीं होगा. नाउ डिफरेंस बिटवीन द से और टेल. से और टेल. नाउ व्हेन वी यूज से या सेड हम कब यूज करते हैं? से, द रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब से, द रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब से, ठीक है. जो रिपोर्टिंग वर्ब हमारी से है या सेज है, ठीक है, या फिर सेड इज यूज्ड व्हेन देयर इज नो लिसनर, व्हेन देयर इज नो रेफरेंस, जब कोई रेफरेंस नहीं है वहां पे लिसनर का, when there is no reference to the listener, ठीक है. and tell या tells या told, ये हम कब यूज करते हैं? when there is a listener. अगर हम किसी का नाम लिख रहे हैं, दैट आई सेड टू हिम या आई सेड टू हिम, तो वो चेंज हो जाएगा टेल या टोल्ड. सपोज रशद से, सपोज कंचन सेज, आगे मैंने किसी लिसनर का नाम नहीं लिखा है. कंचन सेज दैट शी वुड गो टुमारो. तो कंचन से शी कुड गो टुमारो, कंचन ने बोला कि वो कल शायद जाएगी. मीन्स यहाँ पे हमने किसी को नहीं बोला कि वो सुन रहा है या उसने किसी को बोला. शी सिंपली सेड, उसने बोला. बट इफ आई से कंचन टोल्ड मी, अब यहाँ पे किसको बोला उसने? मुझे बोला ना. तो यहाँ पे तब हम मी है या यू है या देम है, हिम है, ऐसा अगर कुछ भी आता है, अगर वो किसी को बता रही है या बता रहा है, देयर वी यूज टेल और टोल्ड, एंड इफ देयर इज नो रेफरेंस ऑफ द लिसनर, देयर वी यूज से. Now complete the sentences using said or told. So as I told you that we will use said there where there is a listener, we will use told, and if there is no listener, there is no reference to the listener, there we will use the said. Complete the sentences. Exercise number 1. So exercise number 1 at page number 108. So all of you take out your books. First one. Julie dashed that she would join us after work. Julie told nahi aayega because there is no reference of the listener. So Julie said. Second. She dashed me that she was going. She dashed me means मुझे बोल रही है तो she told me. Third one. John dashed us. Us means हमें बताया तो again told us. Fourth one. She told them. Why is I told? Because them is there. Listener है वहाँ पे. There is a listener. David dashed that he was going to arrive at night. David said. Sixth. John told us. Third. Again, John said. Fourth में said आएगा. Fifth में आएगा she told. Sixth. David said. Seventh. They said. Eighth. I told him. Told because him is there. Somebody is listening. Lucy told Julie. Told because Julie is listening. So number 10 is we said. So here again we are using said. So now the time expression with the reported speech also changes. So when we change the direct speech into the reported speech, we have to change the time expressions also. How? How it depends upon what we heard, the direct speech, and what we say, the reported speech. Now suppose if I say Julie says, time expressions. So now we are talking about the time expressions. Julie says, I am leaving today. She said, I am leaving today. So yes, we were there at the time expressions. I was explaining you that what are time expressions. So suppose if we are saying Julie says I am leaving today, right? So it depends. अब यहाँ पे जो है today जो है it will be changed accordingly. Now if we tell someone that Julie said on Monday, अगर उसने बोला today means if it is Monday, Julie says I am leaving on Monday. So we can use this today. हम लोग इसे today की तरह ही use करेंगे. That Julie says that she is leaving today. तो यहाँ पे जैसे today ही आएगा. अब हम इसको reported speech में डालें. Julie says. As our reporting verb is in the present tense, so there will be no change in the reported speech. Julie says that she यहाँ पे said बन जाता है. Julie said that she was leaving on. अगर today means Monday है तो हम यहाँ पे लिख देंगे फिर तो टुडे ही यूज होगा, ऑन टुडे। शी इज लिविंग टुडे, फिर तो बच्चे टुडे ही आएगा इफ इट इज अ मंडे। अगर वो मंडे है मीन्स उसने मंडे को ही बोला दैट आई एम लिविंग टुडे, सो दैट देयर यू विल यूज टुडे ओनली। टाइम एक्सप्रेशंस की बात कर रहे हैं। बट अगर आप ट्यूसडे को बता रहे हैं एंड इफ यू हैव टू टेल इट ऑन ट्यूसडे, सो ट्यूसडे विल बी, आपने ट्यूसडे को बताया, जूली सेड दैट शी वाज लिविंग टुडे। आपने ट्यूसडे को किसी को बताया तो आप क्या बोलेंगे, दैट शी लेफ्ट, शी वॉज लिविंग, यहां पे आ जाएगा येस्टरडे। ट्यूसडे का क्या बन जाएगा, येस्टरडे। ठीक है, आपने ट्यूसडे को किसी को बताया, सपोज जूली सेड दैट शी वॉज लिविंग टुडे, आज वो चली गई। आपने कल किसी को बताया, यू आर रिपोर्टिंग इट टू समबडी दैट जूली सेड दैट शी वॉज लिविंग येस्टरडे, मीन्स जो निकल गया। मंडे को चली गई है और आपने ट्यूसडे को किसी को बताया, तो देयर यू विल यूज येस्टरडे। एंड इफ इट इज, if you are telling it someone on Wednesday, so then you will say Julie said that she was leaving on Monday, तो वो क्या हो जाएगा, leaving on Monday हो जाएगा। फिर आप बता देंगे कि उसने बोला था कि वो मंडे को चली जाएगी, अगर आप वेडनेसडे को किसी को रिपोर्ट कर रहे हैं, राइट। एंड सिमिलरली आपने मंथ लेटर बताया, एक महीने बाद बता रहे हैं, तो आप बोलेंगे जूली सेड दैट शी वाज लिविंग दैट डे। अगर आपने मंथ के बाद बताया, इफ यू हैव टोल्ड समबडी, इफ यू हैव रिपोर्टेड समबडी आफ्टर अ मंथ, सो सिमिलरली according to the days it will, the time expression will keep on changing. Suppose अब हम ये नीचे we will study the table. So the conversation of time has to be done carefully after thinking about when the direct speech was said. Now will be changed into then. Now जो है वो किस में change हो जाता है, then में, और at that time. ठीक है, then today. Today will be changed to yesterday or that day. अगर एक दिन पहले हुआ है तो हम yesterday यूज करेंगे, और नहीं तो हम that day यूज करेंगे। Then the next word is yesterday. Yesterday है तो we will use the day before yesterday. The day before yesterday. कल हुआ था तो हम क्या बोलेंगे, द डे बिफोर येस्टरडे, और द डे बिफोर, द डे बिफोर। या आप सिंपल इस ये एक्सप्रेशन भी यूज कर सकते हैं, या ये वाला भी फ्रेज यूज कर सकते हैं। लास्ट नाइट, द प्रीवियस नाइट, द नाइट बिफोर, द नाइट बिफोर, और द प्रीवियस नाइट। Any phrase can be used. Then the last week will be changed to the week before or the previous week. The week before or the previous week. Similarly, tomorrow, the coming day, right? It will be changed into the day, next day, or the next day. You will say he will come, yeah, he will go the next day, or the following day. The following day. So you have to remind, you have to keep these things in mind. ये आपको चार्ट अपनी नोटबुक में बनाना पड़ेगा, ठीक है। ये आप चार्ट, this chart you have to make it in your notebook so that you may recall it whenever you are going to change, do this exercise. जब आप ये एक्सरसाइज करेंगे तो आपको ये याद रखना पड़ेगा कि कौन सा टेंस, दिस टेंस चार्ट ऑल्सो, द बैक शिफ्ट ऑफ टेंसेस, एंड दिस द टाइम एक्सप्रेशन चार्ट, यू हैव टू मेक इट इन योर नोटबुक्स. So now we will come to exercise number 2. So in exercise number 2, change the direct speech to the reported speech. I live in New York. Now, she said, now the tense is in I live in New York. It is present simple. So she said, she lived, that to लगाएंगे, that to लगाना नीचे. She said that. She said that. That तो आपने भूलना नहीं है लगाना. She said that she lived in New York. Okay? Second one. He works in a bank. She told me that, now she works, again it is present, that she worked in a bank. So write down with me only. Third one. Ruhi doesn't like going out much. Like going out means it is present continuous. She said that it is already Ruhi है ना, she doesn't like that. She doesn't, she didn't like going out much. She said that she didn't like going out much. Does will change into didn't. I don't have a computer. She said that she didn't have a computer. Fifth. They never arrive on time. She said that they never arrived on time. So this was of present simple. ये सारे हमारे simple present के थे. So these were of simple present. So you do this thing and try to solve the next ones. So rest we will discuss it tomorrow in the next video, right? Try to do it yourself. So I must mention here, your homework is try to solve exercise number 110. ठीक है, ये आपका होमवर्क है. ओके.